Hey s'mores, I'm Shannon Morse. Welcome to Morse Code. I do tech reviews and tutorials, so if you are looking for in-depth tech and gadget content, you've come to the right place. This video is going to be a little bit different. If you haven't seen the channel lately, look down below. Right down below this video, it just hit 50,000 subscribers, which is amazing. But also by my own terms, I still think it has tons of room to grow, but from the perspective of a lot of the supportive people around me, that's a huge accomplishment. And I think that they are right. It really is a huge accomplishment. I'm still planning to do this whole day in the life style of video to kind of give a glimpse of how hard it is that I work, since it's often seen as a really easy job. I mean, heck, I've had people come up to me and say, YouTube isn't a real job. Like, I had a cousin say that to me. But for me, content creation is a more than full-time job. It's not my identity. I never allow it to be so. I make it a point to always give myself some kind of breathing room. I actually eat lunch most days. Sometimes I'll eat potato chips for lunch. That's a thing. I do try to spend a lot of time with my family, like my puppy and my husband, but I would be lying if I said I only worked 40-hour weeks. It's a lot more, easily. Between the 3 or so videos that I do on this channel per week, plus the research and the writing, I do SEO analysis, I record the A-roll, which is what you're seeing now, and the B-roll, which is when I do close-up shots of products. I do all the editing, the publishing, I do marketing for this channel, all of that alone, plus everything that I do for ThreatWire, which is on the Hak5 channel, plus my other contractor jobs, like I run social media management for Daily Tech News Show, and I'm a brand ambassador for several different brands. And I try to keep up with the new trends like YouTube Shorts or TikTok, which I feel like sometimes I'm way too old for TikTok, but there are some 30+ people on TikTok, so I tend to watch their videos the most. But making videos for all these different platforms and these trends and doing all these different channels, it's definitely no small task, especially since every single piece of content that I try to put out there, I want it to be educational in nature and not just some fluff. I want it to actually be something that brings more education and more knowledge to everybody that watches them. And then you have being self-employed on top of that, which means that you're in charge of managing your financials and taxes and merchandising and fulfillment. I'm in charge of my Patreon account. Like, I don't have a team running it for me. It's not just a career. A lot of it does end up being a lifestyle or a dream job. And in a lot of ways, even though it's a grind, it still is a dream job. So when other people tell me, you should be celebrating this, you're at 50,000 subscribers, I do have imposter syndrome, and I think my own self-worth sometimes is wrapped up in how fast I can succeed, so I look at it and I'm just like, but I'm not at this goal yet. I am my own worst enemy, and I know that, and I expect nothing less than professionalism and a lot of times perfectionism, which is not a very good thing to do from my own work, so it makes me take a longer time to actually put out content a lot of times. Well, I somehow managed to pick myself up after previous failures that I've had. I finally decided to go off and make my own channel, and that was a big deal because it was from complete scratch, and I decided to go ahead and build it and do my own thing. I started going consistent on this channel back in, I want to say March 2019, so it's been about 2 years of growth since I really went consistent on this channel. And I think that's pretty dang good for a dorky channel that has a bunch of anime plushies in the background, and I talk about security and privacy. I mean, that's not a super popular niche, but it's a very serious niche, and not everybody is going to like that kind of channel, but it also means that the ones that do, they're going to stick around because they are enjoying that kind of content. So yeah, I do think that they're right. The people that have been supporting my work, and they've been really great sounding boards for me, like my friends and family, when they tell me, celebrate your success, I think that they're right. I should be celebrating it, because nobody can claim each of those accomplishments that I've been able to make so far but me, because I've been putting in all that work for it. But it's also because of you, because of my audience. So I'm really, really freaking thankful for all of you and for your positivity, for all the positivity that you put out onto my comments, and for all the positivity that you bring to me on Twitter. It's absolutely hard to be in a male-dominated industry, that being tech content creation, but also especially information security and privacy, as a woman, when so many people either subconsciously or consciously doubt your expertise and assume that you didn't get there on your own, that there must be somebody behind the scenes writing the content or giving you some kind of handouts, so it definitely makes it tougher to get some kind of growth pattern happening. But nobody handed me 50,000 subscribers. That was all dedication, consistency, and a non-stop attitude to succeed. I definitely have a very work-motivated attitude, I think. But every time I reach a personal goal on this channel, that does help push down that imposter syndrome that I mentioned even further. It helps stomp it into the ground because there is nobody behind the scenes. Like, my husband's not writing my scripts. He has his own full-time job. I don't have an editor. I'm editing it all on my own. It's just me, my camera, and y'all watching the videos that I put out there. So you are a part of this celebration because you believe this content is valuable enough to watch it every single week. So I wanted to thank you with this video, not just as a message of appreciation, because I could just end it here, but I'm also doing a giveaway because some of my favorite brands are awesome and I've gotten the opportunity to work with them this past year, and I wanted to bring them on board for a giveaway so that I could give back to the community that is helping me reach these goals as the time progresses. So I'm going to choose one winner and you will get a bunch of awesome gear from Nomad. So I'm going to show you what those are. If you already know Nomad Goods, they make really nice accessories for your phone. So they sent me over the USB-C universal cable with Kevlar, which my puppy can't chew through this. So I can definitely tell you that these are great. A USB-C to lightning cable with Kevlar as well. And they also sent over one of my favorite wireless chargers. I use this every single day here in the studio. I have one and my phone is currently sitting on it. So this is the base station stand wireless charger. It's Qi compatible, so it works with any wireless phones. So they sent over these three products. So I also reached out to Hak5, and Hak5 is supplying a $250 gift card for the Hak5 shop. So you could grab your own Wi-Fi pineapple, which is $100. You could also get another additional $150 worth of goods. So if you are picked as the winner, you would get a $250 gift card from the Hak5 shop. So you can order whatever you want from the online store from Hak5, and I'll send you over the link and everything. You will also get a bunch of swag from me, including I have this little dude wrapped up. This is my ThreatWire totem board. It basically allows you to turn on one of these cute little badge add-ons, which are little electronic LED badge devices that you can plug into the board. I'll show you a little video so you can see what I mean by these, but they're so cute. They're really popular at hacker conventions, and I do collect them, so I made my own. And this is a little messy, but I'm also going to be sending you my entire swag kit. So you'll get 3 different posters, 2 of them are signed, and a bunch of stickers, and one of my little postcards, which these are available in my online shop, but I figured I could send them to the winner. So in order to enter, all you have to do is subscribe if you have not already, and use the link down below to enter your email address so that I will be able to contact you if you are chosen as the winner. I will choose somebody randomly. The link down below is also a link to my newsletter, so when you enter, you'll also be signing up for my newsletter, which I just started, which you can totally unsubscribe from after the giveaway if you don't want to be signed up on another newsletter. But you will probably want to stay connected because it's where I will send out emails about any future giveaways that I do. I will send out security and privacy news, new video or podcast information. If I'm doing a meetup in Meetspace in the future, I will definitely send out messages about that. Any cool stuff that I run across on the internet, announcements about new goodies for y'all. I'll probably only send out 1 email a week or so, if that, so I won't be cluttering up your email inbox, but that way it will be super organized and I'll be easily able to find a winner. So again, the winner will be randomly selected in 1 week, and I will use that email to contact you directly, and the full rules are in the description down below. And again, a huge thank you to Nomad Goods and Hak5 for partnering with me for this giveaway. And again, a huge thank you to you for subscribing and for watching my videos, whether you found them through a previous show that I've done, like any of my previous shows, or just randomly through YouTube's recommendations. I appreciate it. So thank you so much for joining me on this community. I'm Shannon Morse, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all. By the way, if you are still here, you will now have access to my YouTube channel memberships, which is basically like Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, but right here on YouTube. You can unlock emojis and badges for the comment section or for live chats, and I am so stoked about it. So leave a unicorn emoji down in the comments if you are still here for the end of this video, and I'm so excited about the memberships. I just straight up wanted my own emojis. So now I have my own emojis. Okay, bye y'all.